Is it okay if we start this video off with like a moment of true confessions from Hannah? I think I've always wished I was Mary Poppins. I mean, come on, she's this smart and sassy broad who makes chimney sweeps go, "Step in time!" The woman sings with birds and literally cleans rooms up by snapping. Now that's what I call cleaning up a room in a snap. Speaking of wishful thinking, I also vicariously live through all you plant ladies and plant people and plant babes. And I mean, now that I think of it, it's probably because you guys are like the Mary Poppins of foliage. Anyway, how does any of this relate to the title of this video? That is a solid question. Just try and channel your inner plant lady or your inner Mary Poppins, since she knows like everything. And I think this will make the most sense. So what is Capixyl? Well, it's the magic lash growing formula that's not only in SeneGence hair care line, but also in our Volume Intense Mascara and Lash Primer. Because yes, eyelashes are hairs, which I don't think I really ever thought about before like last year. So the two main ingredients in Capixyl are red clover extract and acetyl tetrapeptide 3. Sure, it's no supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but still, it's pretty impressive. So let's start with acetyl tetrapeptide. Imagine that your hair is a plant. And just like a plant's ability to grow tall and strong depends on the integrity of its roots, so does your hair. A plant's roots need a combination of non-toxic and low-density soil to create a healthy bed for them to grow in. In a similar way, your hair needs strong tissue around the hair follicles to keep them from falling out and thinning. So here's where the impressive sounding acetyl tetrapeptide 3 comes in. It increases anchoring proteins and collagens 3 and 7, resulting in a stronger extracellular matrix bed for hair anchoring. So thank you, acetyl tetrapeptide 3, for dishing the dirt that makes our follicle foliage thrive. Now let's talk about something that most people only associate with middle-aged balding men. No shame out there, no shame. Dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. Don't forget that we all have testosterone in us, so this absolutely affects everybody at some point in their lives, except maybe Mary Poppins. DHT is a hormone that causes hair loss by shortening the hair's growth cycle, producing progressively thinner and shorter hairs. That's why thinning hair can happen on and off due to a variety of things like postpartum or stress, and not just with aging. DHT is formed by the effects of 5-alpha reductase on testosterone. So keeping that little bugger in check is important to stop DHT from happening. Kind of like how pulling weeds is important to keep them from strangling and killing your plants. Now here's where the other ingredient in Capixyl comes in clutch: red clover extract. This ingredient contains compounds with antioxidant properties like biocanin A, which is very good at restraining 5-alpha reductase from affecting testosterone, which in turn stops DHT from being created, therefore stopping the shortening and thinning of your hair. So think of red clover extract as the source of a bunch of tiny little gardeners pulling out 5-alpha reductase weeds, or 5-alpha redandelions, so your hairs can continue to grow longer and thicker. As I mentioned before, Capixyl is one of the main lash/hair growing ingredients in SeneGence Volume Intense Mascara, Lash Primer, Shampoo, Conditioner, Scalp Treatment, and Hair Holding Spray. Each product has a dozen other ingredients in addition to Capixyl, many of them botanicals or natural extracts that do everything for your hair from stimulate growth and strengthen to hydrate and condition. Capixyl works to increase the number of hair follicles per square inch by 79% in 4 months and increase lash growth by 46% in just 4 weeks. So the effects of Capixyl on your hair is about as magical as Mary Poppins pulling that plant out of her carpet bag. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Capixyl and acetyl tetrapeptide 3. When your lashes and your hair are thin and ill, these will help, I guarantee. Capixyl, 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 Capixyl. Never need falsies, never need a wig. Capixyl makes your hair thick. Just a spoonful of Capixyl helps all of your hair grow strong in a most delightful way. Oh my gosh. The end.